Things have been pretty slow here in the bat cave while I've remained somewhat incapacitated. So as you can see, Project Montesa hasn't moved very far, but it hasn't been all inactivity. This little chappy here is our exhaust flange fitting. I think it's a replacement part because there's a little label on the inside there that suggests some sort of stock number or price. What I wanted to do was make sure this thread here wasn't gummed up. So to do that, I've used one of these little needle files, which is really quite satisfying work. When I looked closely, I saw that this first turn of the thread, where it transitions from a smooth uncut into a threaded area, looked a little bit as though it had a ridge on it. So I'm going to pay particular attention to that, because obviously the first turn of the thread is where the thread on this part engages with the thread inside the exhaust manifold. So it's really critical that that thread is well defined and well cut, otherwise it's not going to hook up properly. The rest of it has also got quite a lot of hydrocarbon gunk in there from running, from burnt oil in effect. So I'm just going to run this nice little file through those a few times just to see if I can dig out some of that gunge. And in fact, so far I've had a satisfying amount of success with that. So I'll carry on and see if I can just tidy that thread up and help myself thread that flange nut in. Another job on the to-do list is to clean up the thread in the outlet manifold. You can see quite clearly here, and also extending further around, that some previous owner goofball has managed to cross thread this manifold fitting in there. The fitting itself is in pretty good condition, as I showed you earlier. I've cleaned the threads up, but the alloy on the head here is going to need some further tidying up. It would have taken some real effort to make a mess of that, I think, and again, I can only describe whoever did it as a dickhead. Well, turns out that the damage to the thread inside the exhaust manifold is a little bit worse than expected, so it's time to take the head and barrel off yet again. I'm sure we'll get there in the long run.